Cursed Doll. In a quiet town of Ravenswood, nestled between ancient oaks and whispered legends, stands an old antique shop known as Ephemeral Curiosities. It was a place where time seemed to linger, and the air bore the weight of forgotten tales. The shop's proprietor, Mr. Oswald Wainwright, was a man of eccentricities, his eyes holding secrets that hinted at a lifetime steeped in the arcane. One fateful day, as the sun dipped behind the horizon, casting long shadows upon the cobbled streets, Emily Harper, an avid collector of vintage oddities, stepped into Ephemeral Curiosities. The shop was a labyrinth of forgotten treasures, each with its own history. However, it was the small porcelain doll on the dusty shelf that drew Emily's attention. The doll, named Seraphina, possessed an eerie beauty with its glassy blue eyes and delicate lace dress. Mr. Wainwright, sensing the woman's fascination, spoke in a hushed tone as he revealed the doll's unsettling past. Legend had it that Seraphina was cursed to make those who possessed her disappear into the shadows of the unknown. Intrigued by the tale, Emily couldn't resist the allure of Seraphina. She left the shop that evening with the doll nestled in her arms, oblivious to the ominous aura that seemed to cling to it. As nightfall draped the town in obsidian hues, Emily placed Seraphina on a prominent shelf in her cozy home. She couldn't shake the feeling that those glassy eyes were watching her every move, a silent witness to the unfolding darkness. Days turned into nights, and strange occurrences became a haunting routine. Objects misplaced, faint whispers echoing through the hallways, and an unsettling chill that pervaded the air. Emily's once vibrant spirit began to wane, replaced by a gnawing paranoia that clung to her like a shroud. One evening, as the moon hung low in the sky, Emily awoke to an otherworldly glow emanating from Seraphina's glass eyes. She found herself drawn to the doll, unable to resist its eerie allure. A whispered voice echoed in her mind, promising secrets untold. In the blink of an eye, Emily vanished, leaving behind an empty room and the cursed doll perched upon the shelf, its glassy eyes once again void of life. The town of Ravenswood would soon murmur with the disappearance of another soul, the tendrils of the curse weaving their insidious tapestry through the shadows, ready to ensnare the next unsuspecting victim. The news of Emily Harper's disappearance sent ripples of unease through Ravenswood, a town where secrets were whispered and legends dared not be forgotten. The local authorities, baffled by the mysterious vanishing act, could only grasp at straws as they sought answers that eluded reason. Meanwhile, across town, Serena Matthews, Emily's childhood friend, couldn't shake the foreboding feeling that something sinister had woven its threads through the fabric of their tranquil lives. Disturbed by dreams of shadowy figures and haunting whispers, Serena couldn't ignore the connection between Emily's disappearance and the cursed doll, Seraphina. Determined to unravel the mysteries that lay hidden within Ephemeral Curiosities, Serena delved into the town's archives, uncovering tales of a forgotten ritual that bound the spirit of an ancient sorceress to the porcelain vessel. Legend spoke of a sinister bargain, where those who possessed the doll became entangled in a dance with the shadows. Haunted by the urgency of her discovery, Serena confronted Mr. Oswald Wainwright, enigmatic curator of the ancient shop, his eyes windows to an ageless knowledge betrayed by a subtle acknowledgement of the malevolent force that clung to Seraphina. In the dimly lit back room of Ephemeral Curiosities, Mr. Wainwright revealed the truth of the cursed doll. Seraphina, once a vessel of a vengeful spirit, demanded the souls of the living as a payment for the sorceress's release from an otherworldly prison. With each disappearance, the shadows that bound the spirit grew stronger, reaching for a freedom that promised chaos. Determined to break the curse, Serena embarked on a perilous journey. Armed with fragments of ancient incantations and the weight of her friend's fate heavy on her shoulders, she faced the malevolent force that lurked within Seraphina. As the ritual unfolded, shadows danced in a macabre display, and the air crackled with arcane energy. Serena, her voice trembling but resolute, chanted the incantations that wove a barrier between the cursed doll and the ethereal realm. A piercing scream echoed, and the room quivered with unseen forces at war. With a final incantation, Serena sealed the fate of Seraphina, imprisoning the vengeful spirit within the doll once more. The shadows retreated, leaving behind an eerie calm that settled over ephemeral curiosities. Exhausted but triumphant, Serena vowed to protect the town from the malevolent force that lurked in the shadows. Little did she know that the curse of Seraphina was far from extinguished, and the echoes of ancient whispers would linger, biding their time for the next chapter of Ravenwood's dark tale. In the aftermath of Serena's harrowing confrontation with the cursed doll, a fragile tranquility settled over Ravenswood. The townspeople, still unaware of the supernatural forces that lurked in their midst, went about their lives, the memory of Emily Harper's disappearance fading like a haunting specter. Serena, burdened by the weight of ancient secrets, found solace in the quietude that followed. However, the shadows, though momentarily subdued, retained a sinister presence, whispering of unfinished business and restless spirits. As weeks passed, the townspeople's unease gradually transformed into a false sense of security. Ephemeral curiosities, with its shelves adorned by forgotten relics, appeared once again as a mere curiosity, the cursed doll hidden behind layers of cobwebs. One fateful night, a peculiar fog enshrouded Ravenswood, casting an ethereal pallor over its cobbled streets. The shadows, dormant but not defeated, seemed to pulse with an unseen energy, as if anticipating an impending reckoning. The tranquility shattered when a new face appeared in town, Eleanor Blackwood, an antiquarian with a penchant for the macabre. Drawn to the mysterious aura of Ravenswood, Eleanor soon found herself standing at the threshold of ephemeral curiosities. As she stepped into the dimly lit shop, a familiar voice echoed through the air. Mr. Oswald Wainwright, the ageless curator, greeted her with a knowing smile, his eyes revealing a tale etched in the sands of time. Unbeknownst to Eleanor, she had unwittingly become the unwitting bearer of a destiny entwined with the cursed doll. The shadows, hungry for souls, whispered ancient incantations that beckoned Eleanor to Seraphina's porcelain embrace. Night after night, Eleanor found herself drawn to the antique doll. The whispers grew louder, the shadows deeper, and Ravenswood teetered on the precipice of darkness that defied the boundaries of mortal understanding. Serena, haunted by premonitions of impending doom, recognized the signs of a malevolent force stirring once again. With a heavy heart and a resolute spirit, she confronted Eleanor, unraveling the grim tapestry of Seraphina's curse. Together they delved into the forgotten rituals, seeking a way to break the chains that bound the vengeful spirit. The town, oblivious to the looming threat, danced on the edge of an abyss that hungered for souls. As the moon hung low in the sky, Eleanor and Serena stood before ephemeral curiosities, the cursed doll awaiting its next victim. The shadows, now tangible and hungry, writhed in anticipation. With a whispered incantation, Eleanor and Serena faced the ancient sorceress that dwelled within Seraphina. The air crackled with arcane energy, and the shadows recoiled, vanquished by the strength and unity and the light of forgotten truths. As dawn broke over Ravenswood, the fog lifted and the shadows retreated. Ephemeral curiosities stood silent, a testament to the battles waged between the forces of darkness and the resilience of those who dared to defy ancient curses. The town, forever marked by the echoes and the shadows, would carry the weight of its haunted history. Eleanor and Serena, their fates intertwined by an unspoken bond, watched as Ravenwood resumed its facade of normalcy, knowing that the echoes of Seraphina's curse would linger in the whispers of the wind and the shadows that danced just beyond the veil of perception.